2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4. My name is Emma, and I have Ethan with me today, and we are going to be filming a video on music theory.
Woo!
I don't know music theory.
You don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of music theory videos on YouTube, but that doesn't mean I know anything. Today's quiz is going to be the test of how much I actually understood from those music theory videos, which I can almost guarantee you is nothing.
Okay, so I have 3 sections for you today. And I'll let you choose first. And then in each section you can have, we'll give you like 1 lifeline. Okay.
Who's the lifeline?
Rebecca.
Rebecca!
Yeah, so if Rebecca doesn't notice either, then that's rough. So the goal is to get, what's a passing grade for you?
Like 75.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Anyway, so we have 3 sections. We have classical, time and rhythm, and production.
Oh dear.
And then Rebecca, you can go. She's gonna put them right here, here, here. Here, and Emma? Yeah, okay. Anyway, so yes, which one would you like to go for first?
I know I'm going to be bad at classical, so let's do classical first. Just to, like humble me a little bit first.
First one. What is forte?
Whatever it is, it's not my forte.
We're off to a great start. So,
The title of this video would be Idiot Who Doesn't Know Music Explains Music.
yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so forte, do you actually not know what it
Forte,
is?
it's like a little symbol, right?
Yeah, they're all little symbols.
No, but it goes at the beginning
No.
of the. Didn't know?
No.
No, then I don't know.
Okay, keep tapping out.
I'm tapping out.
Forte is a musical signal to say it just means louder, to play loudly. Yeah, so if I say like I want to play this forte, I mean if I just play loud.
Cool. Next one.
What's piano?
It's a percussion instrument.
Wrong. Well, I mean it is, but what no in the classical sense, like in terms of musical terms and stuff.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Piano. It's exactly how you think you'd spell it.
It's a percussion instrument. What can I say?
Okay, okay. You sure you don't want to use your lifeline yet? We still
Yeah.
have another 5 with like
It's
3
like
questions.
when you read the music, okay,
You see
and then you
piano.
see it, then they put P or piano.
I don't know how to read music.
Just guess. It has nothing to do
What
with
could it possibly mean?
To follow the tempo that the piano sets.
You're always supposed to do that.
Oh no. Whoops.
What? It means be softer. So if I say, oh, play it in piano, like play it piano, it means just, if I read it, it just means play it softly.
That feels kind of scammy. Why would you? Why? Who thought of this?
Alright, let's do another thing. What about crescendo? I feel like you might know what that
Oh,
is.
crescendo is like the highest point in music. It's like the.
Not very. Both of these are wrong somehow. Like you got like 20% right in both quizzes. So I guess
Like, okay, when you read the score, it says like crescendo. Like, what should you do? Because the first 2 terms was like, you read it and then you play it softer, you play it louder, right? So with crescendo,
It's
what
like
you
with
do-
increasing volume.
yes. Ah.
And then how about like when it comes down? Like when you... It's easy. Just add something crescendo.
Anti-crescendo.
No.
Decrescendo.
Yes.
Whoa!
Look at you.
People who studied like more than 1 lesson of piano are just laughing at me right now.
I have one last one for you. What does mezzo piano mean?
Oh, it's the.
I don't think you're having a hard time.
No,
You're-
see,
you're-
I know what mezzo is.
I know it.
What's mezzo?
Mezzo is like, it's like a range of sounds. No?
I see why you would get there, but
No, like it's in the choir, You've got
it is in the choir.
tenors and then you got
Like-
the.
Okay, go on. What is a mezzo piano?
To play at medium volume.
Kind of actually, yeah. So mezzo piano is like It's the difference. It's like in between your regular playing sound and then piano. So mezzo is like halfway between. So mezzo is always like kind of like a halfway point. So when we describe like a mezzo soprano, it's like in between the soprano
And an alto.
yeah, exactly. So you're like in between. Yeah, or you can even play mezzo forte. MF means mezzo forte, which is just like a kind of loud, but like not really.
It means moderately.
Yeah.
So moderately soft, moderately loud.
Exactly. Yeah. You got. I think you got. So far, it's not going great.
It's not going great. It's not looking too hot.
All right. So we have time and rhythm or production.
Let's do time and rhythm.
Okay. What is time signature?
Time signature, it's not the same as BPM, that's for sure. It might be the same as BPM. Time signature, well 4/4 is a time signature, 4/8 is a time signature, 6/8
What-
is also a time signature.
What is a time signature?
It is the
Those
count.
are time signatures.
It is the count. So if I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, that is 4/4 time signature.
Yeah.
If I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, that's 4/8, which is also a time signature.
Pretty much. Time
It's just the way you count.
Yeah. So in music, one of the key components of music is that everything has a distinct pitch and everything has a distinct time in which you count it. So that's what differentiates music from just blah. So when we play things in a certain time, i.e. 1, 2, 3, 4, as opposed to like da 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 da, it actually sounds like music. Yeah, that's why time.
It kind of like
signatures-
dictates like how much you put into it at that minute.
It's the number of beats in the bar.
Yeah, it's like the number of beats in the bar.
Musique.
Music?
Now you keep talking about this. What is syncopation? Because I don't get it either, but I'll
Syncopation is commonly used in jazz.
But what is it?
It's like when you're either, there are songs with syncopation that I could point out to you, but it's when you're like slightly behind or ahead of the rhythm, but it's intentional and it works in with the rest of the song. You're still on time.
Which
Like
beat?
accents.
Which beat is it on?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So instead of counting your downbeat on 1, your downbeat would be on like 2.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Not bad. I'm impressed. All right. Would you care to explain to me the difference between 3/4 and 4/4?
3/4 is commonly used in waltz, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4/4 is commonly used in pop music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4.
pretty much. Yeah. All right. Let's go into production then,
Oh,
since
dear.
you're confident. About
No,
this.
I'm suddenly not confident.
Come on, you can do it.
I'll start
Believe
you off
in
with
yourself.
something easy. What is panning? I've
Oh,
talked to you
when
about
the
this
music goes
before.
from like left to right or like front to back
Yes, very
in
good.
your headphones.
Okay. What is a fade?
Fade, when something gradually grows softer or louder.
Yeah, not bad. What is a high pass filter? If you notice, I'll be quite impressed. You should know it because you also.
Yeah, no, we do it in this, but I don't know what it does. It's like a part of,
You can use your lifeline. You know, you haven't used those yet.
did I get one for each section or
Yeah,
just
for
one
each
overall?
section. I
Oh
don't
my
know
gosh,
why you haven't
I thought it was just one for overall. What's the lifeline? Because I know it's like, we do it when we EQ, and that makes it sound like flatter.
Wait, are you gonna use your lifeline?
Yeah.
These are the sound waves, okay? This is low, the low parts are here, this is the high parts, okay? So you're talking, right? And then your voice goes, okay? So the high pass allows for higher sound waves or frequencies.
Give me your hands over here.
So you have like a little cap, like that.
This is what we do to denoise, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
No?
The noise is different. This is to make sure that like your voice sounds like you, like to the listener. So when it goes through the mic, it does some stuff to your voice.
It
Just
does
to make sure you know your
it
voice sounds
sounds-
good.
yeah.
So if Ethan's voice is too bassy, then I'll cut a little bit of the bass. So that's what the high pass does.
Yeah.
And then I also put a low pass in the back
yeah.
on the high end.
Very
To kind of
good.
equal it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
can
you
produce
kind of know
vocals.
it. Just gotta.
Yeah, I kind of know it. It's just that like,
you don't do it often.
I don't do it often, and when I do it, I fiddle. I don't actually know what
Same,
it
same,
does.
same.
I just fiddle with it until it sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's
you
all
just
it
gotta,
is.
Like,
Yeah.
see it.
All right, we have 2 more.
Let's go.
What is a modulation? This is not limited to production, by the way. It's just something that sometimes happens in production. It happens in classical music and pop music as well.
modulation is not the same thing as a modulator, right?
Well, a modulator modulates, which results in a modulation. So
I believe it manages like the dynamics of the sound. No? No.
when I say modulate, I mean like the key changes.
Oh.
That's why you as a drummer don't need to know this. One last question. This is very, very technical. You don't need to know it, but like it's just like a spicy little bit of fun information for you. What is bit depth?
It has to do with like how you export it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so like bit depth
Yeah.
is how much. It's like when you have a file in RAW versus JPEG, isn't it?
Almost. That's more so like MP3 and WAV.
Oh, okay, so it's not the same.
Not quite.
In Wave, I know you've got like more material to work with. So I assume bit depth impacts the amount of material you have to work with.
Kind of, yeah.
Is that like the marker you use to...
There's like 16 and 24 bit depth. And basically it's like the amount of information within the file itself. Yeah, so 16 is slightly less, 24 is slightly more. So generally if you're working with musicians, you always want it to be in WAV files and preferably in 24 if I'm not wrong. Musique.
Anyway, I have no desire to join the music industry at all whatsoever.
I'm gonna drag you in. I'll hit you up in Berkeley.
If you want to hear us talk about artsy fartsy stuff, all in theory of course, because like who actually knows how to do this stuff, you can check that out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or if you're a weirdo, Anchor.
Shout out to people who listen on Anchor.
Shout out to people who listen on
real
Anchor.
OGs.
The real you guys are the real ones. And you can follow us on Instagram at the.sociallyawkwardpodcast. Follow Ethan on Spotify at Ethan Tan.
My Instagram is TanEthanTan.
At Tan Ethan Tan. You can find his music stuff there. Thanks so much for watching. And that camera just cut.